Good afternoon, welcome back to Caravan Catchup.
Good afternoon. Good night.
Good night. It's gone dark a bit early, hasn't it? We're getting towards the end of the caravan summer season, I guess.
Definitely. Nights are drawing in.
So it's made us think about the topic of this video, which is awnings. And we're not going to talk about seasonal pitch awnings, we're going to talk about touring awnings and how we've kind of changed our thoughts over the last 12 months. Because when we first got our Bailey, we got a little porch awning, didn't we? A little Camper 220 pulled awning, didn't we?
Second hand.
Yeah, that we bought off Facebook Marketplace, and we used it, I think, twice.
Once.
Definitely just the once.
Yes.
And
because it dripped on us.
Yeah, because it leaked. Now we could have solved that. We could have got some fab seal and we could have sealed it. We could have kept it, but it was because the way we'd gone away. We were only away for 4 days, and I think you were at work.
Yeah, you take me to
so
work.
I was putting the awning up by myself, and I was going to be taking it down. I took it down by myself and all the rest of it. And to be honest, it was a bit of a faff on. So we then decided we were going to invest some money and buy a air awning. Now, when we started looking at awnings, you've got porch awnings, full awnings, canopies that also sort of convert into awnings or vice versa. You've got the straight canopies. You've basically everything from every extremity, from every price budget. You know, you can buy a large porch awning for under £500, or you can buy a small porch awning at over £1,000.
Yeah.
And it's really hard to make that decision as to what's going to be best for you. And I think we've struck luck, really, haven't we?
Yeah.
In that we've spent under £1,000 on a 4-metre awning, and we've kind of got a large awning that has 2 doors that zips out, a main door that opens, and we have a porch on the front which also has a door that zips into that. So,
which he uses the dining room.
Yeah, which we've got as the dining room on this, or dining area on this trip. So we've got a canopy come awning in a very lightweight material that's an air awning as well, so it goes up pretty quick, 20 minutes or so.
Yeah.
But it's not something we would use if the weather was a bit extreme, is it?
No, it's too light.
The fabric's just too light. I don't think we would contemplate putting it up if we were on the top of a windy cliff.
No.
We'd probably opt for the porch awning that we've got, or if it was a really sunny outlook and it wasn't going to rain or wasn't going to rain much, would use the sun canopy.
Yeah, the air awning. Why?
So with that in mind, when you first get your caravan, what do you buy? What do you buy first? How much do you spend? Because everybody's got a different idea about what an awning needs to be for them, and we've opted for
seasons we're going to travel.
Basically, yeah, the seasons we're travelling and the length of time we're travelling for. So for the winter, regardless of length of time we're travelling, we've got a 220 porch awning, an air awning, which has storm straps and is quite a heavyweight material, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's like our winter awning. Then for spring, summer, autumn, it depends on the trips we're doing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So for this trip, which is 8 days, or if we're going for longer, we'll bring this larger awning. Or if we're going for sort of 4 or 5 days, we'll just take the sun canopy.
Yeah.
And we think we've found that balance, but what it means is we actually have either a canopy and one awning. Well, we have got a canopy and one awning, sat at home,
Doing nothing.
basically doing nothing, not getting used, is it?
But it will get used because we planning on travelling all year, even if it's just weekends.
Yeah, we'll still use an awning of some form or other. Well, we did go away a few times, and we didn't take any sort of awning at all, did we?
No.
And we think that was a bit of a mistake, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Just purely for
taking your
shoes off and wet coats and things like that. We think, regardless of length of time on a trip, we'll always take an awning now, won't we?
Yeah.
And I don't know what you think. Leave us some notes in the comments as to, how you use awnings, whether you do have an awning, whether you always use an awning, what's your preference for awnings. Do you think budget awnings are as good as expensive awnings? Because I don't think for the majority of people that investing in say £2,000 in a full-size awning is probably going to be good value for money.
The thing is, we class this as full size, but when we've got this, we don't cook in the caravan. We try to do it either outside, most as possible, and we don't eat in the caravan.
We eat outside.
Oh, we eat.
And I think we have that to think about as well, because the size of our caravan doesn't really lend itself for eating inside, does it?
We can though.
We can. We've got but it's a bit of a tight squeeze, isn't it?
Yeah.
We could do with a smaller table.
Yes, the table's big. That goes up.
The table that comes with the caravan is the same size table that comes with
a family caravan.
A family caravan. So the table's too big really for our little caravan. But on the awning footing, we've opted for 3, if you like, a very small porch awning, a larger lightweight air awning, and a sun canopy.
Yeah.
Now, what are your thoughts? Because I've seen people out there on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram talking about sort of domed awnings that they can just remove the sides and the front, and they become an all year round awning. And something like the Camper Rally Pro seem to be really heavy awnings, don't they? And whilst they're not the cheapest of things either. You can get something half the price of a camper. In fact, you can get something half the price of this Van Gogh as well. So is spending the money actually worth it, or are you better off just
buying one and using
using it all year round, and if it breaks, it breaks, and you just replace it? Because it'd be interesting for new caravanners as well, because when we've been talking to dealers, especially when we're talking about this porch awning, dealers were saying that they weren't going to do any discounts on awnings because they were shifting them anyway. And I'm just wondering if people are buying new caravans and buying awnings and then sticking the awning on with the caravan as far as any finance is concerned, so that you walk out of the showroom basically with everything that you need, and it's all, if you like, bundled into the finance deal.
Rather doing that with the Aqua Roll, the Wastemaster, they're putting it all in so they're not pulling junk out like we did.
Yeah, I think that because a lot of the dealers as well, when you buy a caravan, they do like a starter kit. So I'm wondering if that starter kit is now moving on to not just your essentials, your Aqua Wool, your Wastemaster, some toilet fluid, whether it's moving on to motor movers or awnings as well. A dealer's putting these little packages together to sell, to, if you like, upsell a caravan.
Yeah, maybe.
So that's our thoughts on awnings, and it'd be interesting to know what you think as well.
And we're on the 2 Mills campsite in Norfolk, and it's in our awning. We pitched up and we've had a brilliant what?
8 days.
Yes.
8 days.
8 days. One more day before we go home.
Yeah, and then just to sort of fill you in on what's coming up, obviously with the new porch awning that we've got, we've had out of the box and checked, but we haven't
Had it up yet.
had it up yet. So there's going to be an unboxing video of that, and then when we go away on our probably next trip, which is going to be, we're going off grid. We may get an off grid trip in before
No,
we.
next one's not off grid. It'll be a weekend away. What's off grid?
Yeah, but so we may use it then. If we don't, it's going to be well. We'll definitely use it when we go to North Yorkshire, which is in a few weeks time. So there'll be a review video of that as well.
Yeah.
There's a few other odds and sods in the pipeline.
Oh, yes, definitely. We've got one under our hat if it comes off.
Actually, there's two.
Under our hat.
There's two that we're working on, and hopefully we'll be able to bring you some videos on them. 2 more trips for the rest of the year that are planned, and maybe and there will be some weekend ones in between.
Hopefully we're trying to get away between Christmas and New Year.
Yep, that all depends on probably the COVID situation and work.
Yeah.
Because we don't know what's going to happen there just at the moment, but so things are kind of in abeyance with that. But other than that, we've got Caravan Catchup, which is going to continue.
Yes.
A video that I've just put out today, which is the day before you're seeing this, was like a little postcard video, which was a day out that we've had, and which was in Cromer. And it's just a video of the places that we went and the things we went to see. So let us know in the comments on that video if you're liking that sort of thing, because we're certainly going to be able to do sort of days out, aren't we?
Yeah.
And we're thinking more around the northeast. So for people who are visiting, that the main club sites, which are at Barnard Castle, Durham, and just south of Darlington, we can do things around that area to sort of show you what the local tourist place are, because they're sort of places local to us. So let us know if you like that little postcard video, and we'll maybe do some more of them. Right, we're going to call it.
Yes.
Right, we're going to go and get a beer and stick this on the editing desk, so you will see this tomorrow. And till next time, you take care, stay safe, and we'll see you later. Ta-da!
Bye.